odds of 30 to 1 to win the 2017 World Series. The team is at odds of 15 to 1 to win the American League Pennant and 12 to 1 to take the American League Central. The Kansas City Royals failed to make the World Series for the first time in 3 seasons, but an 81-win season is still very good. It has been a tough offseason for the Royals on and off the field, and it's going to be a test of their character to challenge for the American League Central. This might be the most difficult season ever of Ned Yost's managing career. The Royals definitely weren't known as a sluggish team in 2016, but they hit for average and got around the base paths. Still, it has to hurt that their main hitter, Kendry Morales, left for Toronto, which puts pressure on Mike Moustakes, Hosmer and company to go deep more often. Jarrod Dyson is going to Seattle, so the onus is on Lorenzo Cain, Alcides Escobar, and Paulo to make up his 30 stolen bases. This team is probably going to look much like they did last year. Not a lot of home runs, but the Royals will figure out a way to score runs. The death of Yordano Ventura is going to cast a shadow over the Royals, not just on the field, but off the field where he was well liked by his teammates. On the field, Ventura was equal parts electric and infuriating, but he was coming into his own, and the Royals have to fill that void somehow. They also lost Edison Volquez as he left for Miami, which means there is a lot of pressure on Danny Duffy, Ian Kennedy, and Jason Hamill at the top of the rotation. Fortunately, the Royals still have an excellent middle relief staff led by Matthew Stram, Joakim Soria, and closer Kelvin Herrera. Last season saw the Royals go 81-81. They were 47-34 at home and 34-46 on the road. The team went 75-78-9 on the over-under. Some players to watch for 2017. Things are looking promising for Hosmer, who hit a career-high 25 home runs in 2016. But with Morales gone, the Royals might need more than that. He is going into a contract year, however, and even though there is nothing set in stone, the two sides are talking. If these discussions go into the season, Hosmer has a lot of reasons to have his best season ever. Mike Moustakes is another player in a contract year, and he'll be excited just to get on the field after a 2016 campaign that included a thumb injury, then a torn ACL within days of coming back from that. He hit a career-high 22 home runs in 2016, so Moustakes is another candidate to have a huge year. Danny Duffy battled his way into the rotation through the season, but now he is the unquestioned ace of the staff, and he'll have to handle all that pressure. Coming off a 12-3 record with an ERA of 3.51, the 28-year-old has a lot to live up to, especially after signing a 5-year deal worth $65 million. If Duffy struggles, Ian Kennedy is the Royals' next best starter. The 32-year-old is very dependable, and he might not be a top-of-the-line starter, but Kennedy can get you out of a slump if you need him to. Kennedy is a solid number 2 behind Duffy. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.